I've always been so interested in knowing why the brain is always looking at ourselves and thinking of being useless. Our brain is wired in such a way that we are always looking at the negative side of things or most of the things we do. You always look at yourself and think you're not beautiful enough, or you'll always look at yourself and want to imagine how you're sounding to the outside world. I wonder how hard it is now for people to actually try as much as possible to be themselves, not trying to mimic some of the things they see online. Why are things being controlled this way? It's just so hard for the brain to thank itself for all of the good things you're doing, only for people to look at you and say, oh bro, I think you
started going to the gym.
But this is what I think the problem is. Money is not just what makes you 1% better of whatever you want to do. Money is not just what gives you the approval of doing it right. Money is just there to solve financial problems. I believe there are several problems to which humans are going to be encountering. We have a lot of things we can actually wrestle with apart from financial problem. Then I think some problems are to be solved or worked towards in order to avoid some other problem leaning on them. Not just trying to be responsible as early as possible. Poverty has been the major problem in Africa, most especially within the youth, and everybody's always complaining. But I think you really need to cater for some things before you run out of some things. Like you're still living with your parents before you start living on your own, and everything is gonna be hard, and you imagine yourself being in hell and still gonna be thinking you die and still continue everything in hell. So I believe this is just trying to share my thoughts with you about getting prepared as early as possible within your youthful age, because I think there are some problems our parents not really get ignorance of not solving, but they were that is not their thing. And this evolution, this generation, not really a Gen Z like a millennial, but I operate like a Gen Z, and I'm always thinking and how to get things done within myself and not expecting anybody to come in. But I believe I need to solve all of these things before I run out of somebody being responsible for all of these things I had. So I believe I really need to take good care of my time and all of the things I actually had resources in hand to have.